My name is Lourdes Brown. I'm with Indivisible 845, and I'm reading the article entitled Tips for Hiring an Immigration Attorney Without Getting Scammed by Mindy. There is a significant need for immigration lawyers, and the resources are scarce. Unfortunately, that means there's a lot of opportunities for lawyers trying to scam innocent people desperate for help. Therefore, anyone trying to retain a lawyer must be extra careful. The best way to find an attorney is a referral from someone who used that attorney and found them to be helpful, professional, and honest. If a referral is not possible, you might ask a friend or an advocate that you trust to help with the process for extra protection. There are also organizations that have vetted lawyers who could be helpful. Here, I try to provide some tips about the questions you can anticipate from lawyers so that you know what to expect, and certain red flags that should alert you that you need to find another lawyer. Before an immigration lawyer takes a case, they generally have an intake process where they ask for detailed background information about your country of origin, when and how you entered the United States, your A number, the steps taken since entry to become a legal resident, and your current immigration status. If you have been detained, the attorney will want to know how you were detained and where. Without this information, an attorney cannot assess your case or consider a strategy for next steps. Some attorneys will ask for this information on an initial call for no fee, and others might charge a fee for an initial consultation. Without this information, the lawyer has no basis to provide advice. Also, if you have made filings in the past, you should expect that the lawyer will request copies. You want the attorney to give you an honest assessment of your case and advise you how to proceed. If the lawyer can't help you, you want to know if it is because he thinks the likelihood of success is minimal or because he doesn't provide the type of services that you need. If you hear from more than one attorney that your case is unlikely to succeed, you may need to accept the consequences and find someone who can assess your best course of action in the circumstances. This is a good time to find a trusted advocate for a second opinion. Beware of any attorney that guarantees an outcome once you pay his fee. It is likely a scam. As much as this might be what you want to hear and believe, you don't want to find out that you just spent a significant amount of money only to find out that it was a lie. At a minimum, if you are considering moving forward, get a friend or a trusted advisor to speak with the attorney for a second opinion. Once you hire an attorney, it is good practice to request a retainer agreement that describes the work that the lawyer will do, the fee and how the fee is to be paid, an amount up front with additional payments as the case progresses, etc. Before signing any retainer agreement, you can also ask for the lawyer's bar number and in which state they are licensed, which you can confirm generally electronically through the state bar. Keep in mind that lawyers that are members of the bar in a state other than your state of residency can still practice immigration law. It is just critical that you confirm that they are a member of the bar, especially if the relationship should deteriorate. This way, you can report the conduct. You can also check the Better Business Bureau for any complaints. Once you hire a lawyer, any information that you provide is confidential. You should expect reasonably prompt communication, updates about the progress of your case, and consultation before making important decisions. You should expect the attorney to request evidence for whatever is documented in applications. If you will be going to court, your attorney should help prepare you for testimony and accompany you. If you and your attorney part ways, for whatever reason, remember that you are entitled to the return of your records. As critical as it is that you retain an attorney, it is more important that he or she is reputable and is qualified to represent your case.